What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Six, and if you are watching this channel, that is because you are finally ready to tap into manifestation. You're finally ready to tap into self-concept, spirituality, law of attraction, all them good things. You hear me? Today I wanted to talk about things that you could be doing that's pushing your manifestation away from you. Whether that's manifesting your specific person, whether that's manifesting your career, the house, the car, the job, anything that you're desiring right now, you could be pushing it away. And I'm going to tell you 6 things that you might need to check in on just to make sure that your energy is straight. Okay, babes? Because all 2024, 2025, 2026 and beyond, we need to keep a constant, consistent, flowing energy that's going to manifest and bring all of the things that we're desiring into our lives. So the first thing that I wanted to start off by talking about is the way that you speak about yourself. This is not only pushing away the universe from you, this is also potentially making people less attractive to you. Like, you making jokes about your appearance, making jokes about yourself in a negative way, a negative tone, a negative light, you speaking about yourself in a way that is not how somebody who feels like they deserve things should be speaking about themselves. Like, you making jokes like, oh my god, oh, my head is so big, I'm so fat, oh my god, I ate so much, I'm so fat. Like, things like that is going to hinder you from achieving your goals and creating the process that you want in life. You have a goal, you want to do certain things, you want to show up certain ways, but you constantly making jokes. Oh my god, I'm so broke, I'm so poor, I just had to spend $3,000 on my car, I had to go get an oil change, I just filled up the tank, I don't have any more money left, I'm so poor, I'm so broke. Joking or not, you're conditioning your subconscious. Not only that, you're telling the universe that these are the things that you're speaking over your life. You being poor, you being broke, you not being able to afford these things. Even though you were able to afford those things, you need to shift your mindset to start saying, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I was able to spend this amount of money on my car. I'm so grateful that I was able to spend this amount of money on my rent. I'm so happy the income and the amount that was necessary, that was needed for that certain thing, I was able to cover it, and I have more left over, whether it be $2, $3, 5 cents. If you have anything left over but your bills are paid, even if you don't have nothing left over, even if all your bills are paid and you're good, you paid your rent, you have food in your fridge, your phone is connected, your Wi-Fi is booming, you literally are living and you have everything that you were able to afford. You feel me? So you're never ever broke. Never say things like that, because that's also, people don't like that. You're talking about, oh my god, I'm so ugly. Oh my god, my hair looks terrible. This looks so bad. And in the back of your mind, you're looking at this person like, wow, you're actually so gorgeous. How could you ever think or say or feel those ways about yourself? It starts to do something to yourself where you're like, this person's not that attractive to be around. I don't desire to be around this person because they don't see how beautiful they are. What? Like, I can't look to you and expect you to build me up when you're not building yourself up. That's 1. And 2, I am not going to be a constant person that's always telling you. And then that leads me into a second thing. The way that you're talking about yourself, sometimes people say certain things to get a vote of confidence, to get outside approval. The second thing is, don't look for any external validation or anything that you need. Oh yeah, I vouch for this person because of XYZ. The universe needs you solely to depend on yourself. The universe needs you solely to know that you're worthy. That's it. You don't need to wait until you have 1,000, 5,000, 500 people following you on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, name it. You don't need to have all of these external factors. You don't need to reach 100K. You don't need to lose all the weight. You don't need to do all these things. How you are right now, however you decide, how you show up in the world is perfectly aligned and perfectly created for the life that you want to live. You saying certain things like, oh, I really want to be an influencer, but I just have to move. And once I move and I have a nicer place, a place that an influencer would have, that's when my manifestations are going to come. you're further delaying your own success because you're telling yourself that these are things that you need. You're telling yourself, oh, I'm not knowledged enough. Even creating this video right now, I sat down in front of my camera and I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but my only thing is to show up. That's it, and that's all. The words are going to come. The energy is going to come. Everything's going to start flowing after that. But the first thing you need to do is show up and know that you're good enough. Anything that you're saying, anything, the message that's coming across is going to be good enough, because that is the message that people need to hear. 3, desperation and neediness. When you're hyper fixated on something happening, something showing up, needing to be the exact way that you're planning it out, when you have this complete focus and you have nothing but like, you're in control. You want to be so in control of the situation, how the situation is going to play out, how it's going to like show up in your life. Like a specific person, for example, if you are constantly telling yourself like, oh, this person needs to show up this way, and they're going to text me, or they're going to call me, or they're going to come to my house, you're holding so much control. You're not allowing the universe to just flow and do what it needs to do in order for this manifestation to come, because you're so hyper fixated and you're giving off such a desperate, needy, like, I need this person in my life. My life will only be complete if I have this person. That's going to push your manifestation further and further away from you. You're super specific about the things that you want. It's beautiful. Know exactly what you want. Know exactly what you want to manifest, but be relaxed in the idea and in the knowing that what you want is going to come about, but it doesn't have to be in the exact same way that you're manifesting it. Allow yourself to be free and to be open and to just allow whatever to come, whatever feels right and aligned for you to show up. If you have a specific person in your mind and you need them to show up and you want them so badly, you need to release the control that you believe that you have over the situation and allow them to come to you. Bro, I'm telling you, every single time I have put energy out there that I wanted a person, I wanted my specific person, I wanted this person to show up for me and start treating me differently. Every single time I was able to get that. Every single time. It does not matter who it was, friendship, lover, anything, you name it. I'm always able to bring this person back into my energy, but that's only once I release the idea of needing them. Once I release the idea of them being in my life because they are going to make my life so much better. Once I tell myself, you know what? I can only control what is in my orbit. I can only control what is in my energy, and I have to release and let it go with love. I'm telling you, every single time this person, this thing comes back into my life once I finally release. So I'm telling you now, if you really want to see your manifestation come into fruition, you need to keep bringing your energy back to you. If you have a specific thing in mind, you can think about it, imagine yourself, envision yourself in it. You're in your new Range Rover, you're driving down the street, you can smell the new leather, you can hear the new speakers, you can feel the wheel, you can feel the seats, you can feel that plush internal, you can feel it. But as soon as you come back into this 3D, you release it. It is what it is. It does not matter, because you have it in another universe, in another dimension. There's a version of you that already has every single thing you want. And you have the money, you have the relationship, you have the mindset, you have the energy, but you have to live in that end to be able to have it come into your present. Live in the place that you would if you already had these things, and move from there. Another thing that could be pushing your manifestations away, and the universe might look at it like, this person's not really grateful, is your inconsistency in your efforts. So you tell yourself every day, like, I really want to be a YouTuber, I really want to show up, I really want to help people, I really want to teach, I really want to coach, I really want to be an influencer, I really want to do hair videos, I really want to do makeup videos, I really want to do nails. whatever you tell yourself, you really want to show up and become this person. Your inconsistency in your efforts is gonna look and feel like to the universe as if you're not really serious. You're not really doing this from the heart. You're just doing this as a means to an end. If you're not constantly and consistently working at your goals and your dreams every day, the universe is gonna think that you don't really care. And they're gonna give you what it is that you care about. I find myself doing so much overtime at work. I'm doing so much overtime at work. And although the people at my job love me, they love that I show up, they love that I'm so consistent and so reliable, it's taking away from my actual personal goals. It's creating more of a hindrance and more of a delay in my own personal agenda because I'm constantly and consistently putting it on the back burner. So you're always consistent in something, but it just depends on what do you want to be consistent in. Do you want to be consistently showing up for yourself, or do you want to be consistently telling yourself you can wait till tomorrow? You'll do it next week. You just need time to sit down and figure it out. You need time to sit down and plan out content. You need time to sit down, and always are going to need time to sit down and do something. I was supposed to work OT today. I told myself I'm not doing no OT. I want to pour my energy into the areas, into the places that I want to see grow, that I need to see grow. I know if I keep going down the path of consistency in this area, like everything else in my life, it's going to flourish, it's going to blossom, and it's going to start rewarding me in the ways that I want to see the rewards. You may be comparing yourself to others. I think that this is a very easy thing for us to do. I think it's it's a very mindless act. We kind of just start comparing ourselves when we see, like, okay, I started here, this person started there. You're always just like, damn, I see so much of myself in this person. They were able to exponentially expand and go crazy with the growth, and they were able to transform their whole lives. And it may make you feel like, well, I have been consistent, I have been showing up, and I have been doing my best, and for some reason my stuff's not popping up. Do not watch anybody, because I promise you, the blessings and the journey and the life that anybody has to live is never going to take away from the blessings and the journey and the life that you have to go through. You have to change something internally within yourself. That's possibly why your journey is delayed, because you have thoughts like that. People who are already successful, people who are already in the place where they want to be, where they're happy with themselves, they're not sitting there and comparing themselves to other people who are where they want to be. You having that mindset, or you even having the idea to think, damn, I wish I was as successful as that person, or damn, this person just started posting last week and I've been doing this for 3 years and they're already further than me. You having that mindset shows that there's something that needs to heal, and there's something that needs to evolve from that place. And until you're able to release and remove and not be concerned with what your right hand is doing to the left one, when you're not in that space where you're comparing and you're just doing and you're just showing up because this is what feels good, and you're not doing it as a means to an end, that's when things will start progressively growing, because you're only solely focused on you, self, your own energy, and cultivating the experience that you have with your following. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was just having a lack of gratitude. Not being grateful for what you have right now currently will always hinder you from receiving more, because you're always going to be in a space where you're looking outward and you're not being in an appreciative state of what you have currently. When you're constantly saying, bringing it back to the original example, oh, if I had a better place, or when I move, you're telling yourself that you're not good enough. You don't have enough to show up in a certain way, in a certain manner, so you would rather just not. And I think, like, there are people literally walking around with footprints on their wall, recording videos.
It's people with footprints on their walls, posting videos, going viral, and getting rich.
And there's no excuse that anybody has. If you have a message, if you have a voice, if you have an opinion, there's no reason why you should not be expressing that. You delaying or hindering or keeping yourself back from showing up and helping people is disrespectful to the universe, is disrespectful to God, is disrespectful to yourself, because you came here with a mission, you came here with a plan, with a purpose, and And by you telling yourself that you're not good enough, or you not being grateful for the lifestyle that you've cultivated, this is your life. Like, everything that you have in this life is because in a past life you came here with the agreements, with the understanding, with the knowing that in my next life I will have these cards, and the cards that are dealt to me, I will be able to overcome, overshadow, and help so many people. You not being able to show up and be yourself authentically is hindering somebody else from showing up and being themselves authentically, or helping another person. Like, there's so many people that I would never ever ever expect to tell me that I helped them, that I showed up for them. Me making this video, me recording this TikTok, me recording this podcast episode really helped them, really shifted their mindset. Imagine if I stopped because I felt like I wasn't good enough. My place, my background, this curtain hanging. You know how embarrassing? It's not even embarrassing because I put it there, but it's a closet. I did not like having closet doors because I wasn't able to get to the other side. So I put up a little curtain. Do you think this is the most aesthetically appeasing thing? Even on my wall, I think that looks like a stain. I don't know. Either way, I still have to show up. I still have to show up. I still have to show up. I still have to show up, because at a certain point in time, I have fears that maybe I won't have a message anymore. Or maybe somebody that I was supposed to help, I didn't help because I was too selfish. I was too full of shit. I was too pretentious. I was too scared. Me being scared of showing up and talking about manifestation, showing up and talking about law of attraction, showing up and talking about self-concept. Me being fearful because I don't want people to judge me. I don't want people to look at my background, my clothes that I'm wearing, the way that I do my hair, my makeup. I don't want people to have a perception of me like, oh, she can't show up on camera because she always wears makeup. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore. I feel like at a certain point in time, I used to say to myself like, oh, I don't really have a lot of clothes, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, I don't want to record. The message is the message regardless. The message is still going to be the message regardless. I am so grateful, and me saying these things in my mind just showed how ungrateful I was. You have a top to wear. Even if you wear the same top in every single video, you're fully clothed on camera. You have your makeup done. Even if your makeup's crusty and old and you've been wearing it all day, your makeup's done. Everything else is for the birds. If they see you in the same thing all the time, like say I'm wearing the same jewelry, I'm wearing the same watch, chain, whatever. Me being scared to make a whole video based off of how anyone else is going to perceive me is so disrespectful. And I think that also shows for a lack of gratitude. To look at me and say, wow, this person, I've seen how they've come up throughout the years. I've seen how much they've evolved and changed throughout this space, throughout time. And me looking at myself as I am right now, I'm not thinking about who I used to be, but other people are constantly seeing me and being motivated based off of my mindset, based off of, you know, the best compliment I ever got in my life was, I love the way your mind works. Not, I love how your clothes look. I love how you do your makeup. Your hair looks so bomb. Best, favorite, top compliment that literally made me tear up was
6, bitch. I watch your videos. I love them. Did you really know how to speak some life into some shit? Bitch, I thought I was spiritual and I thought that I was self-aware. Actually, I could not be less self-aware. Anyways, back to you. Yeah, this shit is for real. I'm gonna need you to post consistently and about just like inner growth and shit, because that shit, I like that. It really feel like you speaking to me. And let me tell you, I've been trying to find some shit that I really resonate with, something that'll like help me stay on track to glowing up, and bitch, it might be you. Let me find out. My breakthrough about to come through my cyber friend. Hold up. You ate. Keep that shit up.
And I just feel like me having to dress up and presenting a certain way is so bogus. It's so bogus. And it shows that I am not grateful for the knowledge that I have. I'm not grateful for the message that I have. I'm not grateful for the clothes and the place and everything that I have. I'm in a quiet ass space. I could not record videos before because I used to live at my mom's house. When I was at my mom's house, it was such a chaotic, loud, toxic place. Of course I couldn't record there. It was terrible. I had to record videos in my car, but I was grateful that I had a car to record videos in. When I finally got my place, I kept saying, oh, my place is not as aesthetically appeasing. Do you see how these thoughts are contradicting the actions, the results that I want? How am I telling myself that I don't have what I have right now is good enough to cultivate and manifest and bring in the things that I want? You feel me? So that was a little bonus for that ass. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Like I said, I'm trying to just get out of my own way. Get out of my own way. That's like gonna be the theme for 2025. Get out of your own way. If you guys have any questions, if you have any specific videos you want me to talk about, let me know. I would love to tap into that. And yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.
You say you want to be a content creator, you want to be an influencer, but it's people in jail that post more consistently than you. You need a new camera. You need to get some new lights. Why would you get some equipment you can't use? You barely know how to use the editing software on your phone, and you want to jump to the big leagues. I need to wait till I move. I need a better environment. I need a better background. It's people with footprints on their walls, posting videos, going viral, and getting rich while you sitting back making excuses.